Well, good morning everyone. Hope you are doing good and having a great week. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your support. And to all our viewers and those recently subscribed, thank you and welcome to this channel. So it's just going to be a quick video today, and for this video I'll be talking about the Canadian silver maples. Up on your screen you can see my entire collection of Canadian maples from the Royal Canadian Mint. In the trays are the higher premium maples featuring privy marks as well as the commemorative issue, while on the table here are the regular maples. These are the earlier issues that were released by the Royal Canadian Mint in Mala packaging. In this video, I'll be talking about the Queen's portrait that you see on the obverse of these coins, specifically the 4 different effigies that have been used for the Royal Canadian Mint silver maples since they were released in 1988. But before we talk about that, I'd just like to put it out there that I do have a crowdfunding page on Buy Me a Coffee, the link of which you can find in the description text of my YouTube homepage. So go ahead and click on that, go and have a look, and I would appreciate any support that you guys can give, as this channel here is not monetized. Okay, with that all done, let's go ahead and take a look at some maples. There have been 4 different portraits of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II used on the silver maples since these coins were introduced by the Royal Canadian Mint in 1988. The last year these portraits were used was in 2023, and in 2024, the Canadian maples featured the new portrait of King Charles III. The first effigy of the Queen was known as the second portrait, and it can be seen on coins minted in 1988 and 1989, and the designer of this portrait was Anna Mackin. Unusually for these coins, you will not see the initials of the designer anywhere on the portrait. In 1990, the Royal Canadian Mint introduced a new portrait for these coins, which were known as the third portrait, and this portrait here was designed by Dorothy Pidery Hunt. This third portrait was used on silver maples from the years 1990 up until 2003, and if you look closely at the portrait, it looks very similar to the ones designed by Raphael David McClure. We come now to the familiar 4th portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt. And this portrait was used on coins from the years 2004 to the year 2022. Among all the Queen's portraits used on the silver maples, I think this is my least favorite. However, for this portrait, you can see the initials of the designer at the bottom of the truncation, and the initials here read SB for Susanna Blunt. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II passed away in 2022, and for many nations, including Britain, Canada and Australia, issued coins for 2023 bearing the memorial effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. This memorial effigy was only used for 1 year, and if you look closely at the portrait, you notice that it's the same one that was designed by Susanna Blunt. You can even see her initials are just over here. But what makes this portrait special is that it features the years of the Queen's reign right over here, 1952 to 2022. And the use of the 4 different portraits on the silver maples account for the 4 pearls over here on the memorial portrait. In 2024, the portrait of the Queen was discontinued and replaced with the new portrait of King Charles III, designed by Stephen Rosati. Now, I wanted to do a video talking about the 4 different portraits of the Queen for a fair while now, but I was unable to do so because I didn't have the coins bearing the second portrait until quite recently with the addition of this new coin here from 1989. So I hope the information shared will be useful to those looking to get into stacking the silver maples and help you identify the various different types that you will see bearing the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II as you move on with your silver stacking journey. And with that, I guess that will do it for this quick video. Thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, don't forget to leave me a like if you've enjoyed this content, and be sure to hit that share and subscribe buttons down here if you have not done so. As always, from everybody over here, you all please take care, be safe, and have a nice day.